for joining me. So today's reading is how are you being seen? I mean, this could be in general or you can ask about someone specific, okay? So we do have 3 groups for you to choose from. We have group 1, 2, and 3. If you do want to pause the video so you can take some time to choose your group, feel free, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you have chosen the first group, the green aventurine crystal, then this reading is for you, okay? So how are you being seen at the moment, either, from someone on your mind or in general, okay? So we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, and we also have the 7 of Wands in reverse also. So it feels like for this group, you're being seen as emotional, maybe holding on to something, maybe the past, maybe memories, situations, or a person that people or the person on your mind think you should let go of, whether that's true or not. But you're being seen as maybe, let me see. Yeah, you're being seen as afraid to be alone, maybe afraid of being isolated or afraid of being abandoned. Or some of you are being seen as currently going through these things or in the past. But yeah, they think that you're finding it hard to let go. And you're being seen as living in the past and stuck in the past, in their perspective at least. So people or your specific person see you as going through a difficult time or just experiencing a lot of heavy and difficult emotions. They are thinking that you need support or that you need help. For some of you there, they do think that maybe they can help you or they can support you. And you're being seen as not feeling confident in something, maybe someone or even yourself. This could be in terms of your work for some of you or a particular person. Maybe even the person you're asking about, they feel like you're not feeling confident in them, They do think that you are trying to be happy in your life though, in your circumstances, but that is difficult for you. And you're being seen as needing to look after yourself, needing to put you first. You are seen as very emotionally intelligent though, and this does feel like it's in general. For some of you, they do think that you hide that part of yourself. But yeah, it feels like they're seeing you as a bit lonely and trying to boost your self-esteem, trying to maybe build your confidence in some way. But yeah, at the same time, they feel like you are sabotaging yourself. Especially if any of you are currently like pushing someone away, they could feel like you're sabotaging yourself because of that, okay? Whether that's true or not. So they're also seeing you as wanting someone back, possibly someone who can be arrogant. You're also being seen as not standing up for yourself or just feeling too deflated to stand up for yourself or just no energy to fight back. But yeah, they're thinking that you are holding yourself back. This could be referring to another person. This may not be an energy that came out earlier in the reading, possibly holding yourself back from a family member or a friend. Definitely a woman, though, or a female. And they could feel you are moving on from them. So, yeah, they could see you as maybe pushing someone away, someone who maybe you used to be close to. But you're also being seen as vulnerable and not protecting yourself from someone either. And this could be either a family member who burdens you or doesn't want you to be independent, or maybe even an ex. But yeah, it feels like they see you as having your guard down. Let me see something. For some of you, this may not necessarily be having your guard down, but like you just have no defenses, if that makes sense. Like limited protection in some way. But they do also see you as being very protective of someone else in your life. But they do think you're losing control of a situation. This could be referring to work, maybe something that put you in the spotlight or made you feel confident or successful. But yeah, it feels like they see you as hitting, I don't want to say like, but like rock bottom or like a low point, you know? And for some of you, if you are asking about a specific person, you are being asked to consider whether or not they really have your best interest at heart, okay? So we have introverted. Yeah, so you're being seen as introverted right now. Maybe in general or right now. Inhibited. So yeah, you are being seen as holding yourself back. 1 second. For some of you, this could be referring to you being shy, like you're being seen as shy. You also have sarcastic. Yeah, so some of you could be being seen as sarcastic. You have victim as well. So the person you're asking about, or in general, they could see you as like kind of like victimizing yourself in some way. So it's like if any of you are in an emotional space right now, it's almost like they're seeing you as, let me see, but yeah, like kind of like playing the victim in their perspective. You know, it's almost like they feel you don't really have a right to be emotional or to be in a subdued place or whatever it may be, you know. And we also have questioning. So they see you as questioning people's motives. It doesn't like again, if you ask about a specific person, they don't feel like you're questioning their motives, but the motives of someone else in your life. Again, this could be a woman. This is someone you either currently are close to or used to be close to, or this person perceives you both as close. So we have party, celebrate yourself. So you're being seen as needing to celebrate yourself, but this is also coming out as maybe celebrating someone else, or like if, for example, if you are introverted, like people are seeing you as needing to go out more. I don't know, like say for example, someone invited you to a party recently, they feel like you need to go because the Four of Cups came out to clarify. So, because, I don't know, maybe because you're introverted or you're not in a good energy to be around people. I don't know. But in their perspective, they feel like you need to get out. So we also have Kyanite, and it says make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So they feel like you need to take care of yourself. They see you as needing to take care of yourself. For whatever reason, they feel like you don't. I mean, it could be a lot of assumptions on this person's part, but yeah, it feels like this person could just be seeing you in the wrong light, but who knows? And we also have concealed power, give birth to the wonder of revelation. So yeah, you're being seen as like hiding yourself, concealing yourself. Do you have more from this? So yeah, that is all that is coming through for this group. I do hope it could be helpful. Um, but be good and be safe, okay? Take care. Hey, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the second group, the Hermeca Diamond Crystal, then this reading is for you, okay? So the person on your mind or in general, how are you being seen? We have Five of Cups and we have Nine of Cups. I feel like the Five of Cups has been in every reading for like the last few readings I've done. Like I keep seeing this card. But anyways. So it feels like you're being seen as emotional, but also making someone else feel sad or emotional. You're being seen as fed up, either with a specific person, people in general, or life, or some other area of your life. Let me see. Or something you're more aware of. But you're being seen as uncaring, and just overall out of patience, So maybe you were very caring, but maybe, your patience has run out and they see you as just maybe not being as caring and as generous as you once were, you know. They think that you're isolating and wanting to be alone. You're being seen as well off, successful, or independent, and just kind of tapping out of someone else's nonsense or tapping out of, the drama or whatever it could be that's causing you stress or frustration. But yeah, you're being seen as not putting up with BS anymore. You're being seen as in your own lane, very independent, embracing your freedom as well. So for some of you here, you are being seen as a victim though, like genuinely going through a rough time, or you recently have been through a rough time. But at the same time, you're being seen as very cool, very inspiring as well. but maybe currently going through a loss and a difficult time emotionally. Perhaps experiencing a conflict that you just don't want to be a part of. You're also being seen as overthinking, or your thoughts are just racing, you know? They're thinking you are working through feelings of abandonment or that you have abandonment issues. You're also being seen as fulfilling your goals, your dreams, or just doing what you can to make yourself fulfilled, even if it is the smaller things. But you're being seen as taking care of yourself, and you're being seen as very attractive as well. You're also being seen as speaking and standing up for yourself as well. You're also being seen as very assertive. Do you have more from these cards? You're being seen as indecisive about someone though. Could be a friend, could be a family member. It could be someone who likes to argue or they're just kind of combative when they speak. So we also have casual. So this casual is coming out in a way where you're being seen as not making a lot of effort. You're also being seen as wanting to relax. So I don't know if you're going through a stressful time, or maybe the past few months or past few years or weeks have been extremely stressful, and you're just being seen as wanting to decompress. Not deal with the BS, stuff like that, and you're kind of seen as wanting to relax. I don't know if you're being seen as completely relaxed, but definitely doing what you can to relax. So you're also being seen as very attentive. This could be towards, a specific person or people in your life, especially people, that you really love, really care about. But for some of you, you're just being seen as an attentive person. In general, you may not display that to everyone, but like that could be who you are at your core, but you just don't show that attentiveness, willy nilly, like especially if that energy of yours has been taken advantage of, you're being seen as maybe being kind of selective with it now. We also have philosophical. So you're also being seen as very spiritual, very wise as well. Maybe very philosophical in the actual sense of the word, yeah. But very intelligent, very philosophical, very wise. You also have doubtful. So this doubtful card is coming out in a way where it's more so about trust. Like you're finding it hard to trust someone specifically, maybe trust people in general. But yeah, you're being seen as finding it hard to trust. Maybe doubting people's intentions. We also have moralistic. So I don't really feel like you're being seen as being moralistic in general, but there could be a specific situation in your life right now where you are showing morals, and that's how you're being seen, as showing morals in terms of a specific situation. I mean, that was clarified by the Six of Swords, so this could be about maybe walking away from something, moving on, like not allowing something or someone to affect you negatively anymore. Maybe in terms of trying to find peace for yourself, maybe moving, maybe like a physical move. So we also have angels tap into your higher wisdom. Yeah, so you're definitely being seen as wise, and you're definitely being seen as coming from a place of wisdom as well, where you're, yeah. Do you have more from this card? So we have stress reduction, de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. So you're being seen as needing to de-stress, maybe having the desire to de-stress, but maybe not able to. Or maybe you're being seen as kind of aligning your life in a way where you don't have to deal with a lot of stress. Do you have more? So yeah, you're being seen as recharging. That was clarified by the Five of Swords, Eight of Swords. We also have live in the moment. What you're looking for is with you. So yeah, overall you're being seen as trying to find peace. Like trying not to get involved maybe with drama, with conflict. Maybe with people who confuse you, or confusing situations where you don't have clarity. So yeah, you're being seen as choosing yourself, really. Okay. But yeah, that is all I have for this group. Be good and be safe, all right? Take care. Hey there, if you've chosen the third group, the amethyst, then this reading is for you, okay? So the person on your mind, or in general, how are you being seen? And I'll start off with your tarot cards. Alright, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles upright. So it feels like you're being seen as rebellious, a bit reckless as well, and wanting to get your own way and not really caring if someone or people get hurt. It's almost like you're being seen as selfish, maybe choosing yourself, and maybe people or the person you're asking about, they could feel a bit offended by that. But yeah, you're being seen as just focused on yourself, really. For some of you, you're being seen as overspending. You're being seen as arrogant as well. And this feels like it's because of the things you have going for yourself, or because of the things you could be, trying to work towards, or maybe, certain goals or dreams that you have. Let me see. It feels like there's someone around you who doesn't like your confidence. But this may not be the person you're asking about, though. If you did ask about a specific person, that is. But yeah, it's almost like you're being seen as a source of jealousy. Like people are jealous of you, possibly the person you're asking about, or they feel like they will soon have reasons to feel slightly jealous of you. But you're being seen as someone who has a lot, or just who has a lot going for them. But you're also being seen as not really having any loyalty to them or a specific group of people in your life. But yeah, you're just being seen as not tied to anyone. You are being seen as very ambitious, though, and being seen as free and not really wanting to be tied down. They're kind of thinking that you are chaotic in some way. This is either your passion or your movement forward, or, your action, but you're kind of being seen as like changing, you know? But you're also being seen as materialistic, but this feels like it's in a way where you're just focused on manifesting the life, the things, the home, the job, whatever it may be, that you want, but to other people or to the person you're asking about, it is coming across as like materialistic, like they feel like you're too focused on the physical stuff. You're also being seen as secretive, and this feels like it's in a way where either the person you're asking about or people like just don't see the moves you make and what action you're taking in your life. So to them it's coming across as secretive, and you're also being seen as winging it as well, but making fast progress in some area of your life. You're being seen as lucky and having made good and successful choices for yourself. They think that you have a new job or a new source of income. You're being seen as enjoying a new beginning, either in your career, life, finances, or that you soon will be enjoying a new beginning, because of your hard work and because of your efforts. But they could just feel a bit salty that they don't actually know what it is you're doing, But yeah, you're also being seen as someone who could help them out financially as well. For some of you, you are being seen as rigid. Wait, so random. This could be in regards to communication, that rigid message. So we have reserved. Like there has been a similar sentiment in all these readings today. But you're not being seen as reserved though. 1 second. So you're being seen as not available, but because you are available to someone else, Yeah, I hope that makes sense anyway. It's almost like you're being seen as not really having time for things that maybe you had time for in the past, So we have enigmatic. So you're being seen as confusing, you are being seen as a bit secretive. And this feels like it's because either a change you made within yourself. This could be due to a decision you made as well. They could find it confusing, but all this could just be in general, you know. Do you have more from this? So we have individualistic as well. So yeah, you're definitely being seen as, you know, doing your own thing, being an individual. Wait, hold on, let me see. Yeah, you're being seen as not following the crowd, maybe following tradition, whatever that may mean for you. But yeah, you're being seen as individualistic right now. We also have extravagant. Ooh. So some of you are being seen as fancy in some way. This could be your possessions, maybe your appearance, but you are being seen as extravagant. For some of you, this is like in an over-the-top kind of way. You're being seen as wanting to stand out or someone who just stands out, you know, whether you want to stand out or not. We also have forceful. You're also being seen as forceful, not aggressive. Forceful in terms of what? This could be about a person. They could feel like you're being forceful with a specific person in your life. This could be a woman, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. We also have sex, kiss, hug, face, and embrace all parts of yourself. So you're being seen as embracing all parts of yourself. You're also being seen as someone who's very sexual. And you're also being seen as very sexually attractive as well. So we have unconventional. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So yeah, you're definitely being seen as, let me see, just doing something differently. You know, you're being seen as standing out. You're being seen, I don't know if unconventional, yeah. You're being seen as unconventional for sure. Definitely different. Whether this be different from your friend group, different from the other people in your work environment, or different from your family, whatever it may be, what you're seeing is very different. But also not caring that you're different and just embracing whoever you are, you know? And finally, we have trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. So this is actually coming out as you not trusting someone. Maybe you're being seen as trusting your gut feeling when it comes to not trusting someone, you know? But yeah, that is all I have for this group. Be good and be safe, all right? Take care.